What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Another quick live session with you guys today. It's been a very long week. We'll talk about it in a minute. We got my mom over here. She's doing some yard work. Got my dad helping me out, cleaning up those trees that fell down. Been doing a lot of stuff. Hey, what's up, all about vehicles? What's going on, guys? You can see I got my Mercedes hat on. That means I'm working, getting dirty. Oh, Hastakur, what's going on? I have a little bit of asthma, or allergies, or whatever you call it. It's all good though. Let's take a look around here, if this thing ever works. There's a Type R with its original wheels. How do I pronounce it? Hastakur. Hope I pronounced it right. Is it Ojas Takur? Ojas? Maybe? What's up, Edge? Daniel, what's going on? Привет! Alright, I pronounced it correctly. So, the teaser. Well, let's take a look at the wall of tires and wheels that I have here. What's up, Brandon? What's up, Andrew? So as you can see, I got some wheels from Tire Rack. I got some tires. Of course. And there you go. What's up, Anderson? So I basically got a bunch of wheels and tires for the Type R. I got some wheels for the 335D, as we talked about it on Friday. And I'm gonna get some insane tires and wheels on the Type R. Hopefully in the next week or two. You guys are gonna love it. It's kind of not really a surprise for those of you guys that have been following along. It's of course, they're gonna be our compound tires. You know, I'm tired of dealing with street tires, so I went straight race tires. How about that? So we'll mount them up on some nice wheels. We'll upgrade the brakes. We'll change the brake fluid. We'll do some adjustments to the suspension on the Type R, and that should be pretty damn good for the Type R. Then we'll take it back out to the track and see how it does. So far, it's been doing really, really well. I've actually been using it since my 335D has that same wheel problem. That wheel right there basically loses all of its air within about 10 hours. So I really can't be using it. So I've been driving around a Type R. And I'm waiting for my parts to arrive on the WRX. As you can see, I was doing a couple of things. I opened up the interior, I was cleaning it out and stuff. And those brakes and brake pads need to be replaced very soon. So you'll be seeing that. Now, unfortunately, I have not been able to make a lot of videos this last week. I had a buddy of mine went to the hospital for open heart surgery, actually. So I've been in New York City for a while. You guys, if you follow Instagram, you saw a picture of me at New York City. And it's just been, helping him out. I spent a couple days in the city with him, so, can't film while I'm in the hospital, right? And then, I got home and I had all this work to do at home. I had to do a lot of yard work and things like that. So you see my dad over there. Here, I'll see if I can turn it around for you guys. He's right over there. Lifting up logs and stuff. There we got the neighbor going along. Let's go inside the Type R and talk to you guys. All right. Let's look at some comments first before we go along here. Watching with Misha. What's up, Misha? All right, Ojas. We are in the Type R. It is a great car. Actually, let's talk about the Type R a little bit. So the Type R has been an awesome car lately. I've been using it, as I'm supposed to be using it, as a daily driver. And I've just been more and more I've been enjoying it way more than I was before. I think it's that transmission fix that we did to it, that modified clutch master cylinder and the new transmission has completely changed the Type R for me. I really, really am enjoying it a lot. And I'm glad that I finally am loving it. I think it's earning a permanent spot in my garage, which what that means is I'll never sell it. And after I put those new wheels and tires on and change the brake fluid and change the brake pads and see how it does at the track with that stage 1 tune, you'll see it's going to be an insane track beast. See if my dad wants to say hello. Hello?
Hi.
He didn't know where I went, so I kind of surprised him there. Yeah, that's my dad. And very hardworking man, that guy, helping me out. So yeah, so I just been really loving the Type R way more than before. So I'll be doing an update video, of course, very soon on the transmission. So I'll be releasing that hopefully Monday or Tuesday, depending on the schedule. But yeah, the Type R has been completely changed. It's incredible. And I don't know if you guys have been enjoying the videos, but I definitely enjoy going to the track with it. So I'll be going more and more to the track. Should be a lot of fun. Let's see what's going on with these comments here. Yeah, I heard about Ford killing the Fusion. So Ford in America, in the United States, is killing off all of its sedans. The Ford Focus ST is no more. Unfortunately, the Ford Focus RS is gone. The Fiesta ST is gone. You know, that's pretty sad, but I actually kind of expected it. They weren't doing that well. They can't compete that well against Toyota and Honda. So Toyota has probably the best car lineup ever, the Corolla and the Camry. For people that are looking for appliances to drive to work and back, you can't beat those two cars. And then for people that kind of, you know, are more enthusiast based, they enjoy the drive, you got the Honda Accord and the Honda Civic. And then pretty much everyone else gets the RAV4, the CRV, the SUVs, the crossovers, the pickup trucks. So I think that's why Ford killed all of its vehicles. It's very unfortunate. You know, we got the Mustang left, and apparently some C-Max special thing that's going to be built in China is also left. I don't know how that's going to go. I'm definitely going to miss the Ford Focus ST. I think it still is a great bargain of a car. You know, for like 22 grand, you get 250 horsepower, front wheel drive. It's a really good car, and I'm going to be sad to see it. I actually almost bought that instead of buying the Civic Hatchback Sport that I used to own. So I went to test drive both. I've been test driving a lot of cars the last 2 years since I've started a YouTube channel and things like that. So, you know, I drove the Ford Focus ST and the Ford Fiesta ST, and both of those cars were awesome. Obviously, I picked the Hondas because they were more practical in terms of interior space. They're a bit more modern in terms of the interior. And I actually kind of like the engine, the way the engine produces power in the Honda over the Focus and the Fiesta. But I still am going to be definitely missing those cars. So, yeah, it's a sad day. Hopefully, you know, the market kind of fills in the void and Honda produces more hotter versions of their cars. You know what I would really love? The Honda Fit SI. I would love to see a Honda Fit SI. I think all they need to do is get that 1.5 turbo engine from the Civic hatchback and throw it into the Honda Fit, and I think we'll be good to go. What do you guys think about that? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So right now, just in the comments here, Honda Fit SI. I don't know if they made one. I might have to look into, you know, possibly weaseling my way into one. I love the interior of the Fit, how it, you know, all folds together and things like that. And if it had like 170, 180 horsepower from a 1.5 turbo engine, and I could put a K-tuner on there and tune it up to 220 horsepower, can you imagine that in a little Honda Fit that weighs 2,400 pounds with all that interior space? Sign me up. So I think that'd be pretty cool. I think Honda needs to bring back the S2000 as well, but that's a different discussion. In terms of the Fusion, I never thought it was really that much of a good car. You know, when it came out, it looked like an Aston Martin, which is pretty cool. But, you know, I don't know if you've ever driven a Fusion. It's kind of a boring car. And if I'm going to have a boring car, I might as well have a Camry, right? And even today's Camry is actually pretty fun. That V6 is actually pretty fast. So, considering. So it's something you got to think about. And then you have the Subarus, for example. So if you want a sedan, why not just get a Subaru sedan, like, you know, for example, a WRX, like this one? Why not just get one of those? My parents are working away. But yeah, this WRX sedan, it makes a really good case for itself with all-wheel drive and things like that. So that's something to think about as well. Let's take a look at the comments here while I scratch my eye. Yeah, I have really bad allergies, so I've been battling them, but it's all good. So Edge is cooking dinner. Very good. What are you cooking, Edge? Let me know. Caleb, what's going on? Venkatraman. Ardhan. I can't pronounce that. Venkat, what's going on? Daniel, it's currently 5:30 or 5:10. The Type R is a really good all-around car, and I've been using it to carry stuff. I know you guys are gonna kill me, and I haven't taken pictures of it because you guys don't want to see it, but I've been carrying like dirt back there. I have a piece of cardboard down there. I put barrels of stuff back there, gasoline cans, stuff that, most of that stuff that's there I could just put in the back of my Type R and it won't be a big deal. I recently installed a surveillance system all over my house. So, I put all the cables and all the crap that I just threw back there. No big deal. Love this car. What else do we have? Where am I from? I'm from Dominican Republic. When all is said and done, I'm from Dominican Republic. It's 5:08 in the morning in Russia. Oh, 4:08 in the morning. That's early. 16:08? No, it's 17:08 or 17:10. Yeah, 5 p.m. Hey, Jane's on. Jane's out doing some work over there somewhere. We've been really busy this past 5 days. So, I didn't expect her to jump on, but she's on here. Oh, and so it's already day at that time. Don't know. That would be sick. The Fit SI. Totally agree. So Caleb wants to see a small car that would compare with a 500 Abarth. Fit SI, man. I've been telling Honda since 2008 for 10 years. I've been telling Honda they need to bring a Fit SI. I would love, even if I don't buy one, I would love to see a Fit SI come out, and it doesn't have to have a crazy amount of horsepower. 160 horsepower is more than enough for a Honda Fit, or maybe 180 horsepower nowadays for a Honda Fit. I think that'd be more than enough. That 1.5T in the Honda Fit would be incredible. First mod you should think about getting is a Honda hat. Oh, I have a Honda hat. I have a couple Honda hats. This is just my work hat. It gets dirty. I was helping my dad clean the gutters out of my house, so there's crap literally falling on it. Don't want to get my Honda hat dirty, right? So, Mercedes hat. Not really a Mercedes guy, but, I'm a car guy. Somebody gave me this hat, so I wear it when I do work on the cars, when I do work around the house. We burnt a lot of branches. We have a fire pit out there. We had a lot of branches fall. You guys, if you've been following along, know that we lost a lot of trees. All around my property, we had a lot of trees go down. So we took the chainsaw out. We're cutting the trees down. We're making firewood. All kinds of good stuff this weekend. So, and I was in the hospital in New York City with my friend, not because of me, it was because of him. I went to visit him in the hospital and help him out. Heading to Dragon's Tail on May 10th. 10 of us from Canada. I was thinking about doing that Dragons run on May 10th, but it's just the timing doesn't work out for me. So there's an S2000 run that's done at the Dragon, and that's Tail of Dragon. I think it's down in Virginia. And unfortunately, I'm going to miss out on it this year. I've been always wanted to go. It's just the timing doesn't work. I have to break down and I have to finish these two cars, especially this one right here. I have to finish that Prelude. It's my race car, and the racing starts end of May. It starts in a month. I have 4 weeks to finish that. I have all the parts that I need in the garage, and I haven't put them on yet. I need to go ahead and do that. Before we finish up today's video, I'll take a walk and I'll show you guys what I got for the Prelude. But for now, let me go through a few more comments. Do I look doofy reading the comments? I probably do. Don't really care. So Ojas has to go. Yeah. I'll see you next time, Ojas. Thanks for joining up. Daniel says, drinking vodka and eating horse meat. Interesting. Yeah, I've heard you guys eat horse meat in Russia. It's a normal thing. Watching from Afghanistan. Very nice. Purchased a brand new Type R while deployed there. We'll be picking it up in a couple of weeks as soon as I return. I got polished metal. Polished metal is becoming actually probably the rarest color for the Type R. That silver, that nice beautiful silver that comes in. Who'd have thought, right? Silver usually is a very common color, but polished metal metallic is probably the rarest color for the Type R. So congratulations. Hope you come back nice and safe, and thank you for your service. Have I heard of the new Honda RS? No, I have not heard of the new Honda RS. I know the Civic is sold as a Civic RS over in China, but not here in the US. Throb Nation is in the house. What up, Throbber? What's going on? David, Type R 1132. What's going on, man? Haven't seen you in a while. We'll be, hopefully this week everything's good, everything works out well. We finish up around the house, and I can get back to doing what I love with my cars and going to meets. So, yeah. Honda Mercedes is the best. I like Mercedes, you know, for certain things. Like, for if you want the most luxurious ride, Mercedes is where it's at. Spring is finally starting to bloom, I know, which is attacking my face, but I'm getting like allergy shots every week and things like that, so I've been getting better and better. Still affects me, but yeah, you know, in the spring you have to maintain your yard, and I have 21 acres to maintain. That's a lot of acreage, so you know, I have to go outside, I have to cut them down, I have to cut them up for firewood, and you know, just maintain my woods, because I love my woods, so I'm maintaining my woods. So it takes a lot of work, but no big deal. BMW over Mercedes. I mean, you don't gotta tell me twice. Take a look. BMW right there. Love this BMW. And yeah, that tires, I filled it up like 3 hours ago. It's already starting to go flat, if you guys see it right there. So I'll be getting brand new wheels on there and brand new tires. Video out soon. What about my pool? Did I fix it? So, yeah, we spent about an hour, you know, clearing that tree. Actually, about 3 hours clearing the tree. So I had a tree fall on my pool, unfortunately. We cleared it out and made it into firewood. So we've been burning it out of spite almost. And yeah, I'm gonna order some parts to fix my pool. Should be good to go, David. If you want to take a little dip, more than welcome, Dave. Don't Americans eat horse? No, Daniel, we don't eat horse in America. I don't know, something about, like, there's a lot of love for horses here, so people really don't like to eat the horse. Thanks for your service, FB6. Throw a JDM SG5 Forester Sport drivetrain in the Subi. So the Subaru, and I guess I'll spill the beans right now. So the WRX, that WRX right there, I have not revealed it yet, but for those of you that have stuck around for 18 minutes on my live stream, I'll give you a secret. There's like 95% chance that we're gonna turn that Subaru into a rallycross machine. And if you don't know what rallycross is, it's literally rallying with your car, and that's basically taking that car on dirt roads and racing. So we'll be taking that car. I may not be the only driver. There may be another driver. Mainly the guy. Well, there's my mom crossing by. She looks a little tired. She loves gardening, so she came over to help out my garden and plant some things. Anyway, but yeah, we're going to turn that Subi into a rallycross machine. It's already halfway there. The suspension's there. The engine is pretty strong. We just got to do some maintenance items, probably replace the radiator and things like that. But yeah, we'll be changing that soon. We'll be talking about it very soon. Hopefully you guys would enjoy that. I know a lot of you guys are new to the channel, are here for the Subaru, and I'm happy you guys joined. I have not made enough Prelude videos. I will be doing a lot of Prelude videos very soon. Like I said, I have 4 weeks to turn that Prelude into a race car. So you'll be seeing me, you know, scratching my knuckles up, getting dirty, oil in my face, all that good stuff on the Subaru and on the Prelude and on the Type R. So it'll be pretty busy the next 4 weeks. Hopefully the weather holds up and it doesn't rain too much. It's been raining basically every day for the last 6 months. Oh man, all right, let's go on here. Wing King, Corey, what's going on? Throbber says hello to Wing. Honda RS is also found in Australia. I'm pretty sure it's a Civic RS. Correct me if I'm wrong. Everyone's saying hello to Throbber. Throbber saying hello to Gato's mom. So my mom does not speak English. She only speaks Spanish. So even if I put her on camera, she wouldn't be able to talk to you guys. She does watch usually when she's at her house, but I brought them over to my house this weekend just to help me with the things going on around the house. I have a lot of work to do. You guys know I have a lot of work to do. Basically working 15 hours a day getting everything done. So they're more than happy to help, and I'm very thankful to have them around to help me. They're very good at this stuff. So what else we got here? Courtney on Brian's phone. Awesome about the rallycross. Can't wait. Yeah, I'm sure Courtney will be excited to see that WRX do some rallycross. It's like 95% chances it'll happen. You know, there's only if the only way it won't happen is if I find something catastrophically wrong with the car and it just won't run anymore. Then I have to basically part it out. Hopefully that won't be the case. Everything seems to be pretty strong on the car, and the rust is mostly surface rust, except for that crash bar that's under there that looks awful. Let's just take that off. We don't need it, so we'll take that off, and we'll do some maintenance, and we'll see how it goes. You know, it's a work in progress. Yeah. And then Zach Hussein. Oh, Ryuk Type R. I know Ryuk. How do you pronounce that? Am I pronouncing it right? Ryuk Type R. He has an awesome Type R Instagram page. Check him out. Throbber says rally car would be cool. I think that's the most entertaining for me. So yeah, I think a rally car all-wheel drive Subaru is where it belongs. And you know, if it dies doing its Subi thing, it dies doing its Subi thing. So I think that'll be the future for that WRX. You know, I could turn it into a daily driver, a daily beater. I could, you know, but I have so many cars that I drive anyway, daily drive anyway, and I could daily drive the Type R as well. So it's not like I'm hurting for daily drivers. You know, behind all that stuff back there in the garage, there is an S2000. So don't really have to use everything as a daily driver. But yeah, we'll be building it up for sure. And that pretty much is it for the announcements. Like I said, apologies for not being able to post as many videos as usual. I think I missed a couple of days. You know, I missed Tuesday, I missed Thursday. I missed yesterday, so apologies for that. It's just, like I said, I've been hanging out in the hospital with my buddy. He's got open heart surgery, and then I came over to the house, and this house was a mess. You know, this winter was harsh, and it knocked down a lot of trees, a lot of branches, and things like that, so I just brought my parents over to help me out with the yard work, and I've just been lifting wheelbarrows full of dirt and gravel and cutting up the trees. I hit myself pretty hard, actually, right there. Big ass branch just fell on my head. It's all good. Part of being a lumberjack, I guess. But yeah. Any other questions, guys? Anything you guys want to talk to me about? What is here? Daniel, you were Spanish language. My asthma. Excuse me. Yep, Spanish is my first language. So I spoke Spanish before I spoke English. And I learned English when I was about 8 or 9 years old. So I've spoken English for quite a long time. I am, 30 now? So 22 years. So you would guess I would know English very well, but some of you probably might notice a little bit of a accent or something. Daniel says, it's a lot of stuff. Yeah, man. So much to do. Your mate makes a full recovery. Yeah, so my friend, you know who he is if you've watched some of my videos. He's the guy with the Honda Fit. He has that blue Honda Fit, that older Honda Fit that I actually went to kind of rescue and help him out and fix it up and stuff. So his name is Chair. We call him Chair, like a chair you sit on. But yeah, he's an awesome guy. Consider him a brother, actually. So I really try to help him out. He's doing well now. He's you know, like when you do open heart surgery, they literally break open your rib cage and do operation on your heart. It's really harsh. So, you know, I've been helping him trying to recover. His mom is there too now, so it's all good. Do you think in Spanish or do you think in English? Misha wants to know. Who is Misha? I want to know who Misha is. I forget who Misha is. And I think in English because I've been speaking English for so long. Am I going to AutoCon New York? What is AutoCon New York? And I'm probably not gonna go. I gotta be honest with you guys. I gotta be fully transparent with you guys. I'm getting a little bit tired of the car show stuff. I like going to car shows, don't get me wrong. I really do enjoy going to car shows, but I think I'm going to have to limit them because for like 2 weekends straight, I went through like 3 car shows in a row. So I went through 6 car shows in 2 weeks and I was exhausted. I was really, really exhausted of the meet and the driving and the cleaning and the meeting again and the driving. I mean, I love going to them, but I'm going to be very selective. I might only do one meet per month. And if that meet happens to be the Gato Squad meet, well, then so be it. But I think I'm only going to do one meet per month. Doing 6 in 2 weeks is just way too much. You know, I went to like a Type R meet on Friday, then I went to another meet on Saturday, then another one on Sunday, and then the week after I went Friday, Saturday, Sunday again, and then the week after it was like meet after meet after meet, and it was awesome to meet everybody and hang out with. I love meeting with everybody. But for me and Jane, it was just way too exhausting. We're just way too tired. And something that we got to look at. So we'll be more selective in what meets we got to go to. And like I keep saying, I have to spend time fixing my Prelude and the WRX. But I really got to get that Prelude ready if I'm going to be racing up the hill climbs. So, you know, I'm going to have to reduce the amount of meets I do so I can increase the amount of time I have to work on my cars. So let me know what you guys think about that, if that's fair or not. David thinks in English and Spanish both at the same time. Yeah, it's when you know 2 languages, it's fun to kind of think in Spanish or think in English. Like for example, if I'm speaking Spanish, I'll think in Spanish because you know you have to formulate your thoughts and you have to formulate your verbiage in Spanish. So it's something you got to use in Spanish. When you're speaking English, I like to think in English because again, you got to formulate your sentences and things like that in English. So I go back and forth as well. But for the most part, since I'm speaking in English, I speak to you guys and I think in English because I speak to you guys in English. Daniel says, "Oops." I put on my Instagram photo. You can see Misha from that photo. That Misha was that drunk guy on that one video. Okay, I know who Misha is now. So Misha is your buddy. Daniil has a friend named Misha over in Siberia. They both live in Siberia. They're both truck drivers in Siberia in Russia. It's just fun to follow along Daniil's life. It's just amazing how that other life, how he's living a complete other life because he lives over in Siberia. Ed just says, how about we can meet? I can help you work on the cars. That sounds like a win-win. Edge, that actually would be pretty cool, except that I'm kind of a not fun person to be around when I'm working around cars. That's why you see me work alone almost always. I get kind of crabby. So I don't know if you want to be around me when I'm working on the cars. You know, I'm good enough to do a video, but I'm not sure if you want to be around me because I kind of curse a lot, and if a rusted bolt gets on my nerve, you know, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So David says, miss Cars and Coffee in Bethlehem. They were 5 Type R and over 1,000 cars. Was awesome. Yeah. So the season opener in Cars and Coffee is really cool, especially in Bethlehem, PA. I'll definitely be going to the next one, I think, even if it's a little bit smaller. But, you know, I'm definitely something that I do want to look at. So it says, then that means we are alike. And do you throw stuff too? That's what I do. So I try not to throw stuff anymore because I've learned my lesson. I've thrown stuff. I've broken stuff. I've lost stuff. So, yeah. So I think we've been, 29 minutes. Another short little live stream. Always nice to catch up with you guys. Hopefully the next 3 or 4 weeks, things will slow down a little bit. And I don't have to work so hard on so many different things. I'm really grateful again, as usual, for you guys watching the videos. If you guys have any comments, any questions, as usual, put them in the comments below. Put them in, send them my email. I had to go through my email because I have a lot of emails I haven't answered yet. So if you send me an email, I apologize I haven't answered it yet, but I will get to it, I promise. It's just been extremely busy the last few weeks, 2 weeks. Last 2 weeks has been nonstop. All right, guys, we'll close it up here. Thanks for joining up. And as usual, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.